showtime.
Showtime. We are here live and in living color. Uh-oh.
Whoops. They didn't hear that. Whoops.
If I heard it, they heard it. Well, what's up with y'all, family? What's up with y'all? I call everybody family, even though we're linking for the very first time. But yeah, what's up with y'all? Let's start with the ladies. The queen in the building. The queen in the building.
Y'all want us to introduce? You want us to do the introduction thing for real quick?
We're gonna do the official introductions. I got something in the dome for when we do the official introductions. But
All right, cool.
Yeah, I got something in the dome. So
Okay.
You probably heard her on the Life's a Botch podcast. You know, the queen is in the building, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man.
Come on now.
Hey, so how you feeling though?
I'm feeling great. I'm excited to be here on the show. Thank you for having me. It's late. It's past my bedtime. I'm an old lady, but we had to watch the NXT first.
you know. It's Women's Month, you know what I'm saying? Still, for shout out to the ladies in the building, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ladies out there, you know what I mean? And Ms. Reason's my first time getting to really vibe with you, you know what I'm saying? On the show, live, you know what I'm saying? I had my hiatus from Life's a Botch. I'll be back next week, y'all, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to the ladies killing that thing.
I feel like this month is going by quick. I could have sworn
it is.
Yeah, it's so fast. Like March has somewhere to go.
Bruh, yeah, it marched itself on out of here. That's what it did. Boy, that came right in and said, whoop.
I don't have my drum effects because I'm in the hotel, so I don't have my drum effects. So yeah.
Oh boy.
So definitely. But that's the quicker this month go by, the quicker we get the Mania. So
come on now.
He
said,
But yeah, man, we got some. It's not gonna be a long one tonight, but we got some stuff to talk about. So you already know. Yeah. I guess we might as well. Outside of me traveling to DC, like I literally, some of these Uber drivers, I need them to clean up their cars. Like
man, yo,
the quality of Ubers have declined.
You said what now?
The quality of Ubers have declined. I remember.
Oh yeah, especially with the attitudes. I'll be like, bro. I will punch you in the throat. You better watch your tone with me.
You remember that dude in Detroit that had that attitude when we came from the meet and greet? Boy, I was like, what the?
I was like, who are you talking to?
Then he tried to get all friendly as we were on the ride. I'm like, no, don't get friendly now, bro. No,
like, bro, I'm from Atlanta, man. I'm not these new Atlanta kids. I'm OG. I was born and raised up in here. Like, don't play with me. Come on, man.
They be thinking they slick, boy.
I have to stare off into the abyss for a minute because I'll be like, you know what? Let me not.
Hey, what's going on?
Don't catch a charge. Don't catch a charge, and you're not home. But if you was home, you probably would. Yeah. But now outside of that, it's been pretty chill. I guess we can go ahead and roll the opening credits. You know, got to officially welcome the people on the audio side of the world. So I guess we can go ahead and get quiet one more time. You know,
one more.
I don't know why we're whispering like me. Man, roll the intro, producer man, which is me.
Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand to your feet and make noise for Gresh Unleashed.
Let's go! When the club go around here, I'm a cactus. Bang, bang, gang, I don't owe you jack. When I'm in the ring, it's just me and my best friends. OC cutting no slack. Hollywood men's, you can put me on the A-list. Gresh Unleashed, better put it on your playlist. Me and my fam be ballin' like the Bruce. Fight night, baby, hard hitting like Sheamus. Family first, yes, bloodline business. Winning all the gold, look at how they witness. I was taught to be the greatest. 1,000 days I'm running, check out the book of Guinness. Coolin' with the baddies in the baddie section. Guarantee you they ain't jaded. Hero, you baby face, I ain't feeling your gimmick. The fans think it's overrated. Brock Lesnar on the beast. Eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. Whole new swag with a price on the tag. Coming live from the west to the east. Better recognize on the mouthpiece. See the power level gotta increase. Bringing content on a daily. Feeling like Gresh Unleashed.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary pals, baby mamas, baby daddies, and everybody in between. Welcome back to the Gresh Unleashed podcast. This is episode 63 of this illustrious show. Joining you as always is the voice that does the most, the purveyor of mischief, Gresh. And joining me as always is my main man, my right-hand man, my partner, Mr. Highlight Reel, the voice of the Unleashed Anthem. What's up with your partner? But before we get you, we gotta introduce the first time visitor. She is someone with the smoothest approach in life. I've just met her for the first time, but you know what? I gotta treat her right. She's the queen of this business. This is Queen Reese. What's up with your sis?
Oh, hey guys.
You know,
Hey.
I told you I had some. I told you I had something smooth. I had to smooth it out for you.
Oh, you feel me? You feel me?
I had to do it. I'm like, yo, the people know who Highlight
Like,
really
oh,
is. Like at this
stop
point,
it.
we know who this guy is. Like, he's the man. He's the right hand man. But we got to introduce the queen of the building right now. What's up with y'all?
That comment section about to blow up now, baby. Yeah, you already know what's up.
Hot girls watch wrestling. You know.
Hot girls watch wrestling. Shout out to WBTD.
Oh yeah, the wrestling.
Yes, sir. Wrestling wind down. Yes, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay. So, yeah, we got a lot to talk about this week. You know, it's just a lot of wrestling to talk about. But yo, I feel like where do we start? We got some Hall of Fame news for WWE side of things. For those of you who don't know, we've already introduced what's it called? Paul Heyman. He's the first inductee. We had, let me pull my notes right quick. Bull Nakano, U.S. Express, and Muhammad Ali. But joining them is somebody I think not too many people know about. But we got to give our flowers to the one, the only Mr. Thunderbolt Patterson. No relations to me. That I know of. The reason why I say that is because he has my family's, one of my family's last names. So that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised if we're related. But Thunderbolt, like, do either of you know who Thunderbolt is? Because I've been seeing a lot of mixed bags. A lot of people didn't know who he was.
I've heard of him. I knew he was a pillar, and I know he was a pioneer for Black WWE superstars. I know that, but that's about all I know about him. I had to do some research. I was like, I feel like I need to do some research and give this man the respect he deserves.
And that's what I feel like a lot of people need to do. Like if you instead of always hitting people with the who,
right?
Google.com is free. I promise.
Because obviously he's a big deal.
Legit.
Obviously.
Come on.
Obviously he's legit. Obviously he deserves to be there.
I saw Black Man. I said, "Yep, let's go, Black Man."
We got another brother in the Hall of Fame. Let's go.
Yes, sir. What about you? Are you familiar with Mr. Thunderbolt here?
Man, I ain't gonna even act like I did know. Much like my counterpart, Ms. Reese, much like I'm sure you did do your research already, because I saw how hyped you got from the news. So I too kind of have to do my research a little deeper. But knowing my uncle though, I bet he knows who this is. So I could always ask my uncle too, and he'll tell me all of what I need to know. Because the older wrestlers from like before our time frame, oh yeah, he'll tell me all day. Be like, yeah, you don't know about that. Yeah, you don't know about so. I'm like, nah, I don't. But you can tell me.
Right.
I'm about to say, according to the .com article, it said, growing up in Iowa, Patterson moved to Texas and worked with legendary promoter Dory Funk Sr., father of Hall of Famers Dory Funk Jr. and Terry Funk, where he began performing incredible interviews while using a delivery inspired by Black Southern pastors. Oh my God, he was a Black pastor. He was basically a Black pastor wrestler. Yep, he got the look.
Yep.
He got the look. He looks like a Black pastor.
Makes sense, bro.
That makes all the sense. So he Thunderbolt, we might be related for real.
Felt like the new day before the new day. Okay.
Right. They got to do the 23 and me too.
I know I saw someone say that Dusty Rhodes was highly inspired by him. So I wouldn't be.
I did see that.
Which makes sense because I feel like I feel like a lot of Black talent inspired somebody in some way, shape, or form. So it makes sense.
Hey, what's up, DJ Network? Shout out to my homie in the building. I see you, dog. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
so yeah, I'm intrigued. Like, I'm gonna give him his flowers. I'm ready to
Mhm.
do some more research because like when I heard someone say he inspired Dusty Rhodes, I'm like,
Yeah.
I need to see some more. I need to see some more. Like knowing me, when we're done here, I'll likely hop on YouTube and be like, hey, who's Thunderbolt Patterson?
For
Uh,
sure.
so
We're
Yeah.
so blessed now as wrestling fans to have. Oh, you said WWE Network. I was about to call it WWE Network. Peacock.
I mean,
Where
we
we
got
have.
it, and if you in the UK, they got it still.
I
But
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
we
yeah.
stuck with Peacock,
But
unfortunately.
we have Peacock, which is now we have access to like literally a library of old school wrestling at our fingertips. So yeah, there really is no excuse to be like, who?
Yeah,
No
who
excuse.
was this?
Who?
You can all you gotta do is do a quick search on Peacock.
There you
That's
go.
all. That's all you gotta do. Just peacock.com. But yo,
Yeah.
the last thing we'll say on this is just shout out to Thunderbolt Patterson. Kudos. Is he still alive?
Ooh.
I think he is. So he
Yeah.
might be accepting. Matter of fact, google.com. Look up that.
Yeah, we'll have to research that one, Doc.
Go ahead. We live, baby. So I'm finna because I want to know. Oh, he's still
Yeah,
alive. Yeah, he's still alive. He's
Look at
he's
that.
he's basically he does all the conventions and whatnot. So
Okay.
yeah, it was cool. He was inducted into the 2019 class of George Tranos Luthez Professional Hall of Fame. So this is like his second Hall of Fame. So
Sweet. Okay.
he
Okay.
deserves it. Okay.
Let's
gotta give
go.
props to Thunderbolt Patterson. He goes, yo, kudos to him and shout out to you, kind sir. Speaking of kindness, let's talk about Mercedes Moné. She's officially all elite. I know that's been the talk of the town pretty much literally all week. Like that's literally what everybody was talking about. Like, hey, CEO, CEO. That's literally her theme song.
Mhm.
I might be controversial here, but I'm not a fan.
Well, apparently some other people ain't either, from what I
Of
understand.
the theme?
It's
the theme?
Yeah.
it's the way it was mixed because I'm a studio. I started off as a studio engineer, so it's like when I hear music, I'd be like,
Is it controversial? I don't disagree.
Come on now.
Listen. We love Mercedes
love her.
here. I love her,
We love her.
but that song, I don't know if it's the Symphony 9 that's throwing me off. Because it says dun, 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 CEO. The CEO part is catchy.
Yeah.
But then when she starts rapping, it's like,
Ew.
you're trying. I respect it.
Yeah.
It's like you're
Also,
trying.
you know, hey.
If have you heard? Okay, I'll put it to you this way, Gresh. You know, being the residential rapper here. Okay, let me ask you: have you ever had a chance to check out Ariane, aka formerly known as Cameron? Have you ever checked out any of her music?
Hell no.
Okay, I suggest. Yeah. Okay. So Reese, you know what I'm talking about. So okay, since you know what I'm talking about, because I've heard her music. When I found out I was like she's doing music, I was like, oh God, let me check this out. And boy, I regretted every bit of that because I said, oh my God, this is not good. Like this is not good at all. And I'm a rapper. I can say these things. So I was like, bro, this is not it.
I support women's rights and wrongs. And you know, and she tried and never mind. I tried. I was trying.
See,
No.
I
was trying to be insulted. I was like, I can't.
I didn't even hear this theme.
I was trying.
You still haven't heard CEO after I sent it to you? It's on Spotify, my brother.
No, I haven't found. Man, I'm on Amazon Music right now, dog. So I be peeping. I was trying to find it, and it's pulling up her Monet theme. So I didn't hear it.
Nah, because it's under a different name. Because for some reason she registered the Monet with the apostrophe at the top, whereas this one is just regular money with no. It's just money. So I guess she probably lost access to that username. I don't know. I'm trying to see if it has any lyrics to it, so I can know what she's saying. Because I don't know what she's saying. Nope. No, I
Oh
don't know.
man.
And that's the thing. It's like I, I it's something about her cadence that's throwing me off. And it's like she's not catching the beat. You can hear where she's losing the beat, and I'm like, whoever gave her that beat should get their ass
Yeah.
whooped.
Oh.
Like
Hey,
you gave her
hey,
that beat. It's
hey,
like,
ma-
bro,
maybe it was the
Oh.
second, maybe it was the second, third, fourth cousin of Def Rebel that just said, you know what, we're gonna do the same thing and kind of give it to him.
apparently it's the same one who gave her the crisscross inspired thing.
Well, see, that wasn't too bad though. I thought
So
that
my
was
thing
okay.
is, why did you change it?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Why?
I thought she was gonna keep that. I was like, you could have. Oh man, that disappointed me when I found that out. Cause like you said, the CEO is catchy, but you know,
Yeah, it's like CEO. See, and then even when she comes in after she says her verse, she says, "I'm a CEO. We are CEO." Like it's interactive. It's catchy. I love that part. But then when she starts rapping, I'm like, "What are you saying?" That's just like my beef with Tiffany Stratton's new theme song.
oh,
It says it's Tiffy time.
And I hate it.
She says it's Tiffy time, and then she says trust. I'm like, "What are you saying, ma'am? What where are we going with this? What is
It's
the
like they've been changing everything. It's like if it's good, no, let's change it.
I want to be different.
It was already good.
so you mean to tell me they actually have her rapping on that theme?
I don't know if it's her who's saying it
It's her.
or somebody else is saying, but it's saying it literally says it's Tippy time. Then the beat like do a little slow build up, and then she says trust. And I mean, it's like she says in her squeaky voice. So all you're hearing is I'm part of me is like, bro, is she speaking English? Is this Asian?
Oh.
Like, are we going? Is she trying to embrace her inner Japanese? Like, what is happening here?
Oh
You know how I
no,
feel about
no,
Tiffany.
no.
You know how I feel about her, and that theme just upsets me to my core.
Like, why are we changing?
Why are we changing things? Like they did it with Naya's theme. Why would we? Why?
Naya, don't get me started on Naya's thing.
Why would you do that?
Oh, like man, stop.
It's stupid.
Stop.
Gillis Anderson had the best theme in years.
They did that with remember they tried to remix Finn's theme too with this little Judgment Day version.
Oh, that dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
See, I think, and here is my gripe with them. They're mixing for stadium shows. They're not mixing for studio. Because when you hear a lot of these songs live, it's a vibe. Like when I heard Finn's theme live, I'm like, bro, this is a bop. But when I heard it on Spotify, I'm like, bro, turn this off. This is
I don't know if they do with the women's teams at all. I'm telling you, when the Royal Rumble came, I was like, I don't know who none of these. I was like, who's coming out?
Def
I don't know
Rebel.
the themes. Who are these teams?
Def Rebel. I already don't like y'all. But the moment you try to touch Becky Lynch's song, you try to touch Bianca Belair's song, I'm gonna find your white ass and I'm gonna whoop your ass. Because I know you white. Because you don't have no rhythm.
Nah, they didn't do too bad with who am I kidding? I'm gonna say they didn't do too bad with Charlotte's, but I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I kind of miss
even in person, that sounds all over the place. I'm like, bro, where is the beat going?
I was trying to give it flowers for a second, but
yeah, I don't know how I would get hyped to that. How do you get hyped to this?
It's like as soon as you hear the bow down to the I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah. Never mind. I take that back, people. I take that back.
But nah, I had to get my thoughts out on Mercedes with the see. It's like it's a catchy song with the hook. It's just a symphony threw me off, and then when you actually try to like listen to what she's saying, it's like I hear what you're saying, but your cadence is not helping. Like,
so it's like a mumble rap theme then.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case, that's half of the mumble rap themes we got right now, man. Catchy hooks, you know what I'm saying? Questionable beats from time to time, and spotty rapping. That works. I'll take it.
The Charlotte theme is ADD on wax.
Hey, shout out to the chat. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Check in. Make sure you let us know you're in the building, man. What's good?
Yeah, you know. But Mercedes herself in general, like what I want to get you guys' thoughts because my thoughts is I feel like I'm ready to see her cook with Willow. Ready to see her cook with Chris Stat, Julia Hart because they're teasing that as well. So, which is I'm surprised they actually put her in the TBS division as opposed to the Women's World Championship division. But then again, you wouldn't want to put your overact in Tony Storm against a newcomer because somebody got to lose.
Right.
Yeah.
And you don't want either one of them to lose just yet.
That's why I was surprised they did that with Deanna at first, but I guess it makes sense now because you had to feed somebody, Tony.
Listen, he just signed Deanna just to sign her. Like I've noticed that with a lot of his signings, he just signed her just to sign her. But his main goal was signing Mercedes. So
yeah,
because he shaped the whole show around her.
Wow, yeah,
that is very true.
But I want to get your thoughts on this, Reese. Like, what do you see them doing with Mercedes going forward? Like, in your humble opinion.
I'm very critical of AEW. Not the wrestling part. I feel like the wrestling is always gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's like I was telling my chat that it's like when your homegirl marries somebody that you don't want them to marry, but you gotta support. And you gonna support. You like, I'm gonna still be here at your wedding, girl. That's how I feel. I'm very excited for her though. They're paying her what she deserves. They're paying very well, I've heard.
Yeah, she's the highest paid wrestler, female wrestler of all time. Jesus Christ.
So with that, I'm very happy for her. Again, the wrestling is always going to be great at AEW. So I think that especially in this TBS division, like she has some real heavy hitters that she could make some magic with.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe that. Like I said, I'm very critical of AEW just because, like, I think they're gonna run into the issue that Black and Gold NXT ran into, where at one point in time WWE and NXT were just hoarding talent. Like they were just signing everybody off. Like everybody was just being snatched up from the indies and not used.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I think that I don't think it's gonna be with her because the women's division is a straighter shot. But
my thing is with that notion, a lot of people give me the notion that they don't even want to be there that are signed. So it's like I wouldn't be surprised if you're like your Miros and all these other people just decide to just dip, like because they're never. It's like when they're there, and then they're never there. After a while, I'll be like, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
Edge is there.
Talk about it.
Do you even remember? And it's just like I forgot. Like, oh yeah.
Like I see what a lot of people are really
what's happening?
I see a lot of people are annoyed with Edge being there, but my thing is with him, I feel like he pretty much made it clear that he just wanted to end his career with Christian.
Exactly. Again,
and it's like I don't even like. I think I even said it on here, or I said on the Public Enemies podcast when I was on their show with Graham, and I was like, he's not really doing anything to make me like, oh my god, I can't wait to see Adam Copeland.
Right?
It's more so like I love his theme. I love his theme song. I like it's in my gym playlist, so I'm gonna vibe to all this that I'm gonna do that. That's just
of course.
But as far as like what he's doing, it's like he's pretty much doing the same thing he was doing in WWE, but just with his real name.
Facts, bro.
When he was on his way out, he was pretty much doing the same thing there.
Yeah.
There he was just Edge. Now he's Adam Copeland, and now he got a spike, a barbed wire like with spikes on it, like.
Yeah, his version of Janice.
If you watch TNA with a Biz, you know who Janice is. He's pretty much this is his version of Janice.
Mm-hmm.
So, what they do with him, I mean, this is gonna be an I Quit match with them. So it's just like, But as far as like, I can honestly see them not wasting Mercedes' time. That could be just my optimistic side, trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Because sometimes when they hit with their women's division, they hit. But sometimes when they miss, you can tell when they miss. You can tell when he just don't care. You can tell when Tony doesn't care. And you can tell right now he is trying to carry. He has no choice. Like, bro, you out here paying this woman this much money. You better care.
Right.
Now, my gripe with this, and I text Dwayne this during the show, was I need him to book certain people better. Like, why are we supposed to believe that Willow is struggling to beat Riho?
Tell me if be real, okay? Because now I'm triggered. Because tell me you look at Rio and you just like, oh, how am I gonna be her? Huff and puff, like that's how you can be Rio. She's 94 pounds,
bro.
To be fair,
this is coming from somebody who loves Riho. That's the funny thing is, but it's like
I love Rio. I love her.
Here, and I'm sitting
give her
here
all
looking,
the belts. I don't care.
Like,
give her all the belts.
That's what I'm saying. But then it's like, well, me watching wrestling and trying to suspend my disbelief, and I'm like, bro, you expect me to believe that Willow, who's literally up here, is struggling to beat Little Riho?
Okay,
I blame the producers on that. I don't blame the talent. I blame whoever produced this match. I need y'all to do better because you expect.
Well, to be fair,
there are two baby faces, so you can't say, "Oh, one's being a heel." Neither one of them was being a heel.
Now that's true. That was a problem. Why are two baby faces? Because that's more of an issue to me here. Why you have two baby faces in the main event? No build up, no. You just that was just the thing. Like
just a way to get Mercedes here.
Why exactly? I don't know. Maybe you need more heels or something. I don't know. But
they have heels. They have Julia, but she's the champ. They have Sky Blue,
which they're building towards all of that, right?
I
need Chris Stat to hurry up and turn heel is what I'm basically
saying. She's probably
saying.
going to turn heel on Rampage because I believe they're doing the live Rampage on Wednesday.
Yeah, that was my thought too. I thought the same.
I mean, they can bring back Britt
wherever she is.
Okay. Yeah, where is she?
I think she was injured. Or not. I don't know. That's the thing about it. I don't follow a lot of people's personal lives. So it's like if they disappear, I'll be like, whoop, you're not on my TV no more.
Like,
yeah, agreed.
Like, welcome back.
But see, I was gonna say, see, the thing about Rio, to be fair though, is just, I mean, we saw this from jump when she was going up against Nyla Rose, for crying out loud, and we were saying the same thing.
I was like,
yeah.
So are we that surprised when it comes to Willow? I mean, if she beat Nyla Rose and we were tripping off of that, like being the first champ in AEW, we're like, okay, wait a minute. How did you just beat this?
See, my gripe isn't always her winning, is how they get to that win. It doesn't matter if you're a babyface or heel. If you are a bigger opponent, you should not be struggling to fight Mini-Me. I'm sorry, you cannot. No matter how you try to book it.
Compared to Willow, Rio looks like she needs an adult.
I'm laughing because it's true.
Where's your parents?
Where is your mother?
And how did they let you do this?
Well,
but of course, like when she's in the ring with other opponents, like she does not look.
Well,
this was and it's like it's not even just a targeted towards her. It's the same thing. It's the same how they book Rey Mysterio. He's not always he's not always struggling. I mean, his bigger opponent is not always struggling against him. That's what I'm talking about. That's my biggest gripe. It's like, don't book her as she's not easy to beat, because when you look at her, you can beat her. So yeah, that's my only thing. Mercedes, TBS Women's Champion. Like, do you think they're gonna put the title on her right away, or you think they're gonna build to it?
I feel like it depends on what she wants.
That's a wrong answer. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if she at this point with the money she making, if she politics, she got the politics to do what she want to do at this point. It's like if she want to pull a Hogan and be like, nah, I want the main title and I'm just gonna keep it until I decide I want to lose it or whatever, she can do that. If she's like, if she could go to Nick Nemeth route in TNA and just be like, I want to work my way up, and you know,
that's another thing. He only had 3 matches and now he's number 1 contender for the world title. That was a quick work.
it kind of slick was. I ain't gonna hold you on that, but you know, hey, it's what it is. You know what I mean? We gonna see.
He said Damien's back. He said Willow's the Liv Morgan of AEW.
Oh my God, that's extreme, ain't it, man? Really?
No comment.
Reese, you gotta comment on that one. I'm
What
sorry.
do you mean? Willow or Rio? Is he saying Willow?
He said Willow is the Liv Morgan. Let me pull the comment back up. I probably was quick with
Okay.
it. He said Willow is the Liv Morgan of AEW.
I need some more context. Like, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you
What do you
mean?
Where we
Damn,
going with this?
sir.
I'm gonna need you to I'm gonna need you to continue this conversation.
Yeah, we gotta, let's see. Let's see. I might agree. Let's see.
Like I need context. Like, what do you mean? Like, are you saying she's like? How would before we even get his response? How will we even explain Liv Morgan to the casual eye who don't know who she like? I can never. It's like I love Liv Morgan because I feel like she's improved, but I can never explain what her character is.
People used to say in her Riot Squad days, they used to say she was the Harley Quinn in a sense.
I can see that,
but now I can't really say. It's kind of like
she's bordering on the line of whiner because she wants revenge on Rhea for injuring her in story. But Rhea is barely acknowledging her. So it's making her come off as like you're
pay attention to me. Well, I think that could be though the part of like this development of this new character, the Liv Morgan revenge tour. It's like, hey, hello, I exist. Y'all gonna take me seriously one way or another. And I think that is what we're leading to with Liv Morgan with this revenge tour. I don't think we get there until the Raw after Mania. I think as soon as I swear to God, if Becky walk out of there champion, I'm trying
to. I hear you, but I'm trying to comprehend what this man just said. He said.
Oh, I think he means Rio.
Do you mean Rio? Because I'm like Willow.
I think he means Rio.
Is a fool. Like you can't just mistake that woman. That is a woman.
Like,
come on. Shout out to KB. I see you, sis.
The underdog that would say, "Watch me," but now it grew.
Okay, Liv is the underdog that would say, "Watch me," but now it grew to let me. Okay, I'm not good at abbreviations. Help me with this. LMRT. Treat me like I am an old man.
My boy said, help me with the abbreviation. Help me.
Let me retweet. Like, what is happening?
No.
Not
Liv Morgan revenge tour.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what?
Let me retweet.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like she is she's like, hello, you injured me, and Rhea's like, so get out of here, little girl, bye. Like,
okay.
Shout out to you, KB.
Like, y'all gonna pay attention to me.
Well, yeah, that's what Damien means. I think he meant Rio.
Yeah, Rio. That's true. That's Rio though. Reminds me instead of Liv, because I feel like Liv looks like just a small adult. Like she looks like somebody put an adult in the dryer. But like I think Rio and Zelina I run into that same problem. Because like I don't realize that Zelina is as little as she is until she's in the ring with somebody else that's little. And it's like again, where is
I always notice when she's
you
in
need
the
an
ring.
adult. Like,
well, yeah, I was gonna say what Bianca, Rhea, like when she's in the ring with like them, you see how she was.
Remember when she was in the ring with Drew in NXT and she was looking right up at him?
Oh yeah,
all the way up. I'm like, ma'am, now what are we doing here?
Like,
yeah, she's kind of like Frieza and Goku, and they got that picture of Goku looking over Frieza. Like it's just like, good God, you are short. You're like, good Lord, man.
Itty bitty, she's tiny. Like Liv is tiny. She is. Again, she just looks like somebody put adult in a dryer, but she looks like an adult. Rio looks like Rio. I feel like looks like she's 14.
And I think it don't really help.
Like she's going to prom next week.
It don't help Rio's case when she just shows up and then disappears and then shows up again. Like people don't really find a reason to care anyway. So
yeah.
Hopefully with Mercedes around, they kind of find a point A and point B, and I just have them just the designated. Here's your 9:30 slot. Here's
Right.
this occasional like, oh, you want to watch this person? Watch Rampage. Oh, you want to watch this person? Watch Collision. Okay. All right. Thanks,
Right.
guys.
And they have so much.
Very
They
good.
do have a lot of great female talent. They really do. Their division, if they, excuse me, if they give it the time that it deserves, it's pretty steep. It's pretty steep and it's pretty good too. So I'm hoping that Mercedes can work with like a Red Velvet or a
Ooh,
Queen.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, like
Give me that.
you get what I'm saying? Like it's just so much talent down there. It's like Athena, or is she doing
Please
Yes.
get
ROH?
her out of Ring
Other,
of Honor, man. Please.
that's my other
She's
gripe.
stuck in Ring of Honor purgatory, goddamn.
I know. No, the fun thing is, I read somewhere where she wants to be there, but it's like at the same time, you can't convince her to work a program on the main shows. Like, come on. I want to see Athena
Yeah.
versus Willow. I want to see Athena versus on the main stage. Like I've seen them in
Mhm.
Ring of Honor, of course, but I want to see Athena versus Mercedes, Athena versus Riho. I want to see these people. Like,
When
Yeah,
Britt
it
Baker
makes
finally come back, like
when Britt Baker
yeah.
come out, like I get what she wants to be in Ring of Honor. Like I
Mercedes
hear that.
versus Athena go
Ooh.
Like
eat.
shout out to the women in this space that covers AEW and they tell us that. Like I appreciate them, but it's like Tony,
Shape up.
shape up, brother.
It's
Yeah,
just
nah,
like,
that
are you
makes
just snatching up talent? So Vince, like not Vince. Ugh. Whoa, Freudian slip. So WWE don't get it.
we call him he who shall not be named.
He who shall not be named.
Not Voldemort over there, like like Freudian slip. I just think it's like he's snatching up talent because he wants to win. It's like you can't connect. They are not Infinity Stones. Stop collecting people. Like free Aleister Black.
Shout out to my boy Playboy Rick, because that's exactly what he calls him, Mr. Shiny New Toy Man. Is what he calls that man. Yeah,
This
because
man
he's
is
always
these
like, ooh.
nicknames, bro. He be calling everybody these nicknames. But yeah, Shining he has become
That's wild. That's crazy.
Tony has become what he hated. He became the toy collector. He just wants whoever. Like I'm not gonna say everybody he has brought hasn't been substantial to the company, but it's like after a
Right.
while you got like, bro, do some of these people or just let them go.
Now, Damien, sir, I don't think you ever getting that again.
Yeah,
I'm just
you're
gonna
not
tell you
getting
that
that
now. Like,
Yeah,
if she's ever back over there, she will be Athena. I'm just gonna tell you that now. The Ember
She don't
Moon
do
is dead.
Yeah, she don't build that name up. Like, and that's the thing about them too. I feel like WWE has allowed people to come back as themselves. Like
Mhm.
Shawn Spears is in NXT now. I wouldn't be surprised if Mercedes goes back and she's not Sasha Banks no more.
Facts.
I would not be. I would not
Yeah.
bat an eye.
What's weird is when that day comes that if John Moxley ever decides he wants to go back and he's John Moxley, but then they try this Shield thing and it's like, well, that's Dean. That's not John.
Oh yeah,
Wouldn't that be?
he's an interesting
Well,
case
but
because
I think you can do that.
he ended on like I wouldn't say good terms, but he ended where they didn't pretty much bury him on the way out.
Right.
So he could come back as Dean Ambrose if he wanted to, but I doubted he would.
I don't think so. I think he could do it just like, okay, for instance, when when Scott Hall and Kevin Nash came back, they didn't come back as Diesel and Razor Ramon. They came back as the name they built in WCW. So I think it'll be a situation like that, and we just don't acknowledge. Like he gets in. I think if he gets in with the Shield, I think all three members of the Shield are 2-time Hall of Famers, and I think that he'll get in as John Moxley on his own, but he'll get in as Dean Ambrose with the Shield.
I can see that. Yeah, it's cool.
They'll acknowledge him as Dean Ambrose with the Shield because you kind of have no choice. All the commentary, everything calls him Dean Ambrose, so we have no choice but to acknowledge that.
Just don't call him the lunatic fringe.
Oh yeah. Nah.
Kill that
noise.
I was like, he's crazy. I don't know how. He's crazy. He does this with his neck.
I decided
he's a lunatic, obviously.
I decided to rewatch that Mania match, and I was like, "Oh boy, yeah, oh man, I see why he added this."
You talking about with Bork?
Yeah,
Bork Lester.
Bork Lester.
Bork Lester. It's like we're trying so hard not to say these people's names because we don't know. Like it's like we just don't want to acknowledge that until that situated. But yeah, Mercedes in AEW is Just do right by her, bro. That's all I can say.
Please.
Just do right by
Please.
her. Because I don't want to get on Twitter and see people bitching about you not booking her properly. Like I see that a lot to the point where I have to mute people because I'm tired. It's the same thing over and over and over again.
Speaking of which, though, I gotta ask you though, Gresh, like,
What happened?
what's your thought on the backlash Miss Mercedes is getting in terms of the CM Punk effect of I'm
Her
home?
possibly going her person. She's saying I know I'll be back in WWE one day.
Well, that, but then with her promo following saying I'm home, like even though she was referring to Boston, but more so I'm home, and people like, yeah, girl, you'd have been on WrestleMania stages. You talking about some I'm home, like I don't know where you at on that. You think she kind of was a little over the top with some of that, or you think she was like, I was solid, right on point?
She was being a professional wrestler, selling you on the new company that she's in. That's literally what they do. Like the only people who are loyal to these companies are fans. Oh, did I say something controversial? I'm sorry.
Oh.
The only people who are loyal to these companies are fans and executives. Everybody else is going where the check is. If Mercedes is being paid, to say, "Hey, I'm home," she's home for now. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I grew up and I moved probably like 4 times in my life, and I was home each time. She's been to New Japan, WWE. I believe the company that she mentioned that she started in Chaotic. She called all of them home. Wherever that money is, the money, that's home.
Come on now.
She's just being a professional. Like that's the thing is, whenever I've watched wrestling for so long, literally to the point where if I see somebody say, "Oh, I'm home," I'm like, "Oh, you home for now? Cool. Will you cook, or will you just waste my time?"
Ooh, come on now.
I don't take it. I'm not out here like, oh my god, I can't believe she says she's home. That's not WWE. She was at NXT Takeover against Bayley. She was at WrestleMania.
I just thought she was saying she home in Boston, and if we being honest, she not even really from Boston, but she called that home because that's where she was raised.
Mm-hmm.
She's from like
Cali, straight out of
Cali, ain't she?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where she was born. And went to Boston, but Boston is home. That's where like her love went. It's the only. I mean, I'll say anything. I'll say a lot of stuff with enough zeros in my bank account.
Facts.
Listen. I am.
If you want me to say Tony Khan is the best wrestling booker of all time, that man put $4 million in my bank account. Hell yeah, and his haircut is the best in the business. And those eyes don't look shifty at all. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Hold on now. You said haircut. Hold on.
For $4 million.
Slow down now.
Whoa. Now you got to put more dip on your
look
chip.
At the material. Look at how stylish this man is.
Curly top.
I'll say a lot of stuff for $4 million. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, I look at wrestlers like content creators. If we get a certain amount of numbers, we get sponsorships. If those sponsors say, "Hey, I want you to sell this as if this is the greatest thing since sliced bread was invented,"
we're gonna pay you this.
We're gonna. Oh, that's how much you got. This is the greatest company in the world. I love it. Even though I haven't wrestled yet.
The backstage.
Yeah, the backstage. We are a family back there.
We're a family.
There is no fighting. There is no biting. There is no chairs being thrown at nobody's face. There is no EVPs being vindictive. We are a family. Cha-ching. All right, pleasure doing business with you.
That check clear. I say whatever you need me to say.
And keep the same energy, Mr. Okada peoples, because it's the same case. Doggone. Oh, you want me to talk English? Okay, me speak English.
You want me in a random match on a random 6-man tag on Wednesday when I'm main eventing the Tokyo Dome? Say less.
Cha-ching.
I'll do it. Cha-ching. That check cleared. I'll do my full interest in everything.
See,
This
Ken,
is
you
the
came
Tokyo
in.
Dome. This is Wrestle Kingdom. What you mean?
Ken, you came in late. We already divulged on that theme song.
We
Just say,
did.
let's just say we're gonna have to rewind and yeah. We talked about it.
Come on, man.
We talked about it, but man, yeah, Mercedes Monet versus the thing that. But yeah, to get back on topic with that, yeah, you know me, I don't like I look at I'm not loyal to these companies. I'm loyal to the talent. If Mercedes want to go to AEW, best believe I'm gonna watch her in AEW. If she says she want to go back to WWE, I'm gonna watch her over there. She went to New Japan. Fortunately, I ain't gotta get up at wee hours of the morning anymore to watch it no more. Because keep in mind, I don't get up that early. So by the time I wake up, y'all be like, "Oh, this is the greatest match ever," and I'll be like, "See, I'm not an on-demand type wrestler, wrestling fan. If I don't see it live, I'm gonna forget to watch it, and I will take your word for it."
Was it cool? You'll just wait for the clips on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. And, well, Japan is different beasts. It's like if you try to get a clip on Twitter, you're gonna get your whole DMCA taken down.
Boy.
So that's why when I did that Mercedes Monet, I was praying that they didn't strike my page with using some of the New Japan clips in there, but they didn't care. So thank y'all, Yoshi brand, for not nuking my channels.
Man, come on now.
Yeah.
I was sitting there, I was like,
anything else y'all want to talk about with Mercedes before we move on to Mr. Midlife Crisis?
Yeah, before we get there, one last thing I'll say is I heard someone mention chat wilding, boy. Y'all wilding in the chat. Shout out to y'all. But I had somebody I was listening to somebody and they said how dope would it have been if Trinity would have stayed in TNA and you would have had like Trinity, Bayley, and Mercedes all as champions in like 3 separate companies.
That definitely would have been cool.
That would have been cool. Well, I mean,
cool. I'm happy she back now. Though. I'm happy.
Yeah, Naomi. So yeah,
I'm like, girl, I love her.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
All right, The Rock. He continues to target Mama Rose. Did y'all peep that promo on SmackDown, right?
Peep it? It was in my city. You know I had to peep it.
And hey, I gotta ask you these days, brother, because you barely watch TV.
Anything in my city, I'm watching. I'm mad I just didn't go home to watch it and live. I was like, I knew I should have went home. I knew it. I should have went home. I was like, some told me just take that little drive real quick, go home, see that. But I was like, man, but see, y'all see the difference though. See, he ain't talking about my city. Now he talked about Ja. As expected, I ain't gonna lie. That Ja shot was kind of well granted, despite Ja's response with the 50 Cent meme.
Now, what do you say about me for?
I do. I was like, yo, shout out. Yo, anybody trying to hate on The Rock, this just goes to show when you got Complex and you got like freaking all these other non-wrestling sites posting somebody that just made a Ja Morant reference in Memphis, Tennessee on a guitar. Because it's The Rock, my ninja. Hey, you can't say nothing other than that, bro. I was like, hey, let's go.
But that Hollywood remix caught me off guard for real.
It did too. We popped for it pretty good in the city, but at the same time, it threw me off too because I was like, where are we going with this? Because the way it did that was like, hold up, dog. What's going on here?
Nah, I got a bone to pick with these kids online talking about get Def Rebel out of the kitchen. Why they remix his theme? So I'm like, bro. That was not a Def Rebel song.
It wasn't. They just horribly mixed it.
It literally just said doom doom. The Rock said doom 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 doom.
Yo, what was that? Def Rebel just be in that studio hitting buttons, y'all. I swear to God, they do. These folks just be pop, 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 pop. Oh, this sounds good. Yeah. Add that too. Yeah. These ninjas on some virtual DJ BS, bro. They over here just thinking they in Serato mode or something. What's good?
Def Rebel make themes like one of his earphones don't work.
I gotta wish
for
both
real.
of them didn't work so he can just not do it.
Right.
Hey.
Just go not do it.
And that lightning, bro. Like, come on now. Like,
Oh, that
dog,
entrance itself, it's like, bro,
It's
this
fine.
is great.
yeah, man.
I'm happy. I was not a fan at first of him being back. I was like, oh, here we go. Then I was like, oh, I was wrong.
See,
Bro.
I was wrong.
that's why I be laughing at people who be complaining about him now.
I ain't doing it online though, thankfully. Yeah.
I'm talking about they
There's no
complain
proof
about
of
him. They be complaining about him now, but I'm like, I'm kind of glad that y'all complain about we want Cody because this is the version we wouldn't have gotten if it was just the same
Right.
old Roman Reigns versus The Rock.
Yeah. Or for that matter, like you said, with Cody too, if you think about it, like we were already kind of just like, you know, because we knew like, well, we're getting the same exact thing we got last year. Copy paste. He just got to finish the story.
Solo Sikoa might thumb him in the throat again. Pause. And then we'll and then he'll probably kick out of the spear this time and then 1, 2, 3 or whatever. Like, but they did spice it up. My only thing is, do you think that Rock is taken away from Roman? Because he's calling himself the final boss. So
I hope that's the point. I hope that's the point. I know everybody wants like Rock to turn on Roman, and that I really do want Rock to turn on Roman, but I really think it'd be nice if Roman turns on the Rock, especially because it's like, this is my title, this is my historic run as champion. Everybody just caring that you here. Nobody is talking about the Rock is coming back to help Roman Reigns face Cody. No one is talking about that. No one is even talking about Cody Rhodes. I mean, not Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns. They're only talking about The Rock and Cody because they're the ones that's beefing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, whose story is it?
Yeesh. Whose story is it anyway? There you go.
Whose story is it? So I feel like I want Roman to kind of like turn on The Rock.
Is it Rock versus Cody? Is it Rock versus the walking clown emoji Seth Rollins? Is it Cody versus Rock instead of Rock Cody versus Roman? It's like, it's a lot. And then you got the bloodline. Are they beefing? Are they not? It's gonna be more of them because it's a lot of them Samoa niggas. So it's a whole.
It's like
it's a whole lot of
96 of
questions.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Jimmy Uso out here talking about, oh, we got more coming, bruh. This
I can't. They gave me literally a visual reference of the family tree. I still don't know what the hell going on.
And I feel like that was in all of them.
Oh, and I don't know if y'all saw Lance, the forgotten one, out here like I'm in the best shape of my life, and homie is legit, like slim. I'm like,
Listen, Lance,
what these bloodline soldiers out here?
I think it's only a matter of time.
Lance,
So
I need you to take your ass to NXT and leave this story alone. Take Jacob with you. At least until after WrestleMania.
And grab Zilla.
And grab Zilla and them too. Like,
y'all gonna have to do mini bloodline down there because it's too many of y'all.
Man, y'all, like, I don't think Cody's throat can take it. Pause.
Well, hey, it's like my boy Derek said, dog. You know, the bloodline can expand. It's about expanding business. You know, you ain't got to be all on one brand. You spread out.
Overshadow Seth versus Drew because nobody care about these views. Yeah, pretty much.
And that's what it's also kind of overshadowing the whole Money in the Bank, senior Money in the Bank too. That's just, you know, way under the radar at this point. It's like
he gonna let that thing expire.
I don't think he cashed in until Money in the Bank. I honestly don't. I don't think he cashed in until Money in the Bank.
I have a theory that he actually cashes in on Cody
and loses.
No,
I want him to.
I have a theory Cody wins and he cashes in on Cody and just gets the ultimate boo. That would put him.
The hater in me will be so pleased.
Yeah, that would think about it.
The world would burn. Twitter will shut down. I need to see this. I need this in my life.
Listen.
Yes, inject it.
The story is finished, but here is Damian Priest.
I mean, F your story. Like, no.
Come on.
I want snatchies. That's what I want. And if he loses cash, I'll be pissed.
Pissed. Yeah. Come on.
Damian Priest and them 40-inch box braids, he better not fucking lose his. I swear he better not lose his cash in.
Man,
got the rented braids in. You better
the box braids. Like, who did that?
My boy Predator, he got them Predator braids out there, man. He ready. You know what I'm saying? He trying to.
He better execute. Predator.
Legit. Hey, that's what I'm saying. He needs to.
Don't be out here stealing Randy Orton's nickname, Apex Predator, and just losing.
No.
In a perfect world, for real. If he does that on Cody, the moment Cody beats him, like imagine Cody gets his moment, the pyro.
Michael Cole says Cody Rhodes has finally finished the story.
Yep. And then you like Triple H does his classic, little logo thing, make you think the show over. Y'all like, all right, Mania's done. Let's pack it up. Boom! All of a sudden, Priest come out, cash that money in the bank, win that jut. Next thing you know, that Monday after Mania,
I want real legit tears.
Bro.
I want to swim out of WrestleMania 40. Do you hear me?
Like soon as I see him cash in, I'm gonna be singing that Judgment Day theme song. Like, if you
believe, come on now. It's like, oh my God, Damian Priest, what have you done? What you bastard?
Like this.
And Damian likes to do his little random roar, like, roar!
But he definitely cashing in on Seth.
Bro, I want to see it.
I know how it's gonna happen. I want the hater in me wants that, but listen, I know how it'll go. It'll go like probably not Damian. He'll cash in on an injured Seth after Drew beats his ass. After he wins, I feel like Seth goes over clean. Drew is like, oh hell no, because of course something happens. Maybe he get distracted. Maybe it's a roll up. Maybe it's a quick win.
Let's see him.
He just beats him down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's what somebody said in the chat.
See,
watch out for Punk and Mania. He might screw. Oh, okay. I just saw that.
That's possible. Yeah. It's very possible.
And then that's how he's gonna cash in, because we have at some point Seth has to go away. He injured his leg, his back.
His back is more broke than a prostitute on Fulton Industrial.
Boy. That back more broke than a freaking box of Cracker Jacks, goddamn.
Bro, you can't get
Ain't no way, boy.
Yeah, my goal on this show is to break people at least once. So that was yep, that was mission accomplished.
He said, hey dog, you feel me? Dog, this is it. I'm gonna tell you right now.
The Rock, he kept targeting Mama Rose in interesting comments.
We're gonna move this out of the way because The Rock wants to say something now. We had some fun. We're gonna have another kind of fun. Last week on SmackDown, Cody Rhodes, he did something to The Rock. The world heard it. The Rock felt it. Let's take a look at it.
Slap! He slapped the taste out your mouth. And he laughing in his face.
Yeah, Cody finally manned up, huh? Finally grew a pair of balls. He took a swing at The Rock. He slapped the hell out of The Rock. But what The Rock do? The Rock smiled. And then a couple of days later, Cody went on Monday Night Raw. And The Rock was waiting. The world was waiting. How were you going to respond to the biggest moment of your career, slapping The Rock? Were you going to cut an impassionate promo? What were you going to do? How were you going to respond, Cody Rhodes, to the moment that made you famous? Let's take a look.
My mother. She's the only one I got left. And I can't hand it to Dusty Rhodes, but I certainly can hand it to Michelle Rubio.
That's Cuban King Cody.
You couldn't help
You
yourself.
responded by crying. You responded by crying. You gotta be me. That's how you respond? I can't give the title to my daddy, so I'm gonna give the title to my mommy. I gotta give the title to my. You ain't giving anybody anything.
Why you so mad?
But like, why's The Rock cut promos for his title? It's not his title match.
He had to. You notice his promo. He had to throw in. He's like, "We're gonna make sure that it stays with my cousin Roman." I'm like, so this ain't even about you. Your title, bro. You're on the board. You are a board of director.
Like, first of all, why are you so mad?
It was just a little slap. You out here slapping your forearm like crazy. The monitor going crazy. I ain't gonna do it again because hell no, that shit hurt. I ain't finna slap my arm no more. Nah, that hurt. Well, yeah. I got his slapping his arm, whooping himself with the belt and all that stuff. But like, bro, but that's the thing. I think that's the reason why a lot of people have a problem. They like, bro, why are we? This man is still in the spotlight from the people who got the titles.
Yeah.
Well,
This is also a historic reign. Like he's had it for 16 years and 7 days, and we just like are not even acknowledging the fact that is a thing. We're talking about, oh, he's the final boss. Y'all in a tag match first. Get what? How are you the final anything?
He's the final boss. Acknowledge me.
Well, what can I say? Except you're welcome.
That part right there, it's like, bro, that was horrifying. I'm like, what can I say except you're welcome?
That popped me. That popped me.
So that-
Oh yeah.
I'm like, bro, you just made Maui evil.
Exactly. I'll take it.
Cause he's so like I'm complaining, but I'm so pumped that he's back. Cause he back.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm about to say, would you say so pumped that you'd say it's about drive? It's about power. It's about passion. It's about drive.
It's about power.
Mana.
Like, weird way to call your tequila, but okay.
Yeah. Hey, man.
I feel like Cody Rhodes should just bring out Vin Diesel at this point. Like that's all he could do.
And talk about family.
Yeah. You want to talk about family? Tyrese and Vin Diesel, right there. Let's talk about.
Why you out there slapping yourself, man? Damn.
Now that you mentioned it, that is a bar, sis. Shout out. That is a bar. Why didn't Cody think of that? That is a bar.
I mean, they hate him. They hate his fucking guts.
Vin Diesel. Tyrese.
I don't know. They can't beat his ass though. They really can't beat his ass.
Really
they can't beat his ass though. Like I would not believe.
They can put out a hit on him, but they can't. Yeah, they can't whoop his ass.
But yeah, what Tyrese gonna do? Cry like Cody? No.
What more do you want from me? Yeah, he'll be. They'll get right along with each other. Congratulations! I finished the story.
And his name is John Cena.
Rabadu. If he's not getting naked on the Oscars.
Somebody
said that was a humiliation ritual.
You saw that? Because I didn't see nothing but a sign. All I was
I wish I didn't see it.
You didn't. That's the point. He wasn't there.
Well, no, I saw that shit. You can't miss that muscular motherfucker. You can't miss that. No. You can't miss him. I'm like, I saw that.
I was like, this humiliation ritual. I was like, John Cena will do this for free. What do you mean?
He literally wrestled in jorts all year long.
Like that man will do this for free. Like
he spent 20 plus years wrestling in jorts. He's fine.
If you've ever seen the Word Life documentary, I mean, it's always naked.
He was naked on Total Divas.
Some sort of wig.
Come on now.
I think was he on Total Divas or something?
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. Come
Was
on.
he?
I was so deep stand. He was a villain on that show. He's a menace. Charles, he didn't need to be stopped. He should be in jail.
Yeah. That man
When
away.
he treated Nikki Fella, that man that woman bought a candle in the house, and he was like, "Get this shit out of here now."
He was a menace. Indeed, Dreamer Kid. He was a menace. Yes, sir, he was. You abide by John Cena's rules. Rules number 546.
A contract? Crazy. Like,
shout out to Miz, boy. That was on point. That's the day. Oh man. You gotta love it, dog.
Oh man, but yeah, I guess with that we can transition over to Raw a little bit that went down. Jimmy Uso and Jay Uso engaged in a face-off. What was y'all thoughts on this face-off? It was cool. Like it didn't I'm already sold on the match, but it didn't move me to be like, oh my god, this is gonna be the greatest match ever.
I think it's gonna be match of the night, whatever night is. I think it's night one.
It'll likely be night one because I feel like they're gonna have to space this out.
I think that's gonna be match of the night. I was there live. I literally just flew back to Baltimore this morning from Raleigh. I was there. It got me excited. It popped me. I'm very excited for this match because there's no better chemistry. That match is gonna be
my only gripe with
match
this.
of the year, probably.
I'm about to say my only gripe with this is the fact that Jimmy was like, "You left," and he's like, "I never left you, but you left this, that, and the third." I'm like, "Bro, Jimmy, did you forget that you kicked Roman first?
Yeah, y'all was out.
Y'all both was out. Like, what you
said
talking
we
about?
out. You said we.
You said we.
You know how this go. Now you know when people tell a story, they always leave out certain parts.
That is true.
And they're gonna make you forget that, even though you can't forget it because you literally saw that.
I literally said, and it was less than a year ago. It wasn't 5 years ago. It wasn't 4 years ago. It was literally last year in May.
Which, by the way, I'm just speaking of Jimmy here, sir, I'm gonna need you to start like learning some serious facial expressions that I can take seriously, my friend, because your facial expressions, your bulgy eyes, your head shaking, like I'm like, Negro, can you be serious for even a feud, my ninja? I can't take you serious, dog.
I don't think he can. I think that's literally him.
That's the point. Exactly.
I think he is mad. Like I've seen him mad on Total Divas, and he looks the same.
Yeah, that's literally his face. He don't know.
That's how you know they happy. Like if I had Naomi at home, I'd be happy all the time too. Shit.
Man, well,
shout out Chris.
Hey, what's happening? You've been here with us for a minute.
Oh.
Okay.
He said they braided Jimmy's braids too tight. I forget too. Yeah, Naomi, relax on the braids. It's kind of tight. He forgetting certain things. And then you got Rikishi out here promoting the match. Like, bro, your kids are fighting.
Like,
why are you promoting?
He promoting it, and he just auditioning so bad to be a part of this story.
Watch my sons beat the shit out of each other.
My boy, like I want the whole bloodline. I want the whole bloodline represented in this mania. Put Big Keish in, like Keish.
No, really, I would love, because I know that they did say that would be the dream for him to have Rikishi as the special guest referee.
I wouldn't be against it.
I just wonder where the Solo fit in all of this, though.
Bro, why he gotta be involved? Cody Cutter all the time. That's all good.
Oh yeah, but what? It's like this brother versus brother, but the little brother keep getting involved in this too.
The little brother is worried about the tribal chief and the final boss. He ain't really worried about his twin brothers no more. Like that man. And honestly, if I was riding with my family and they had me rocking the same funky ass hoodie every single day since last year, I wouldn't be worried about them either. Because I'm gonna need them to get that man a new hoodie. Like, bro, you've been wearing the same hoodie.
And shoes.
Do you even change your tape? I feel like you don't even change the tape.
He should be the one who should be turning on them. He should be the most mad.
Like, bro, y'all got me out here assed out with the same clothes on that I like, bro. How do you know I don't grow? Like, I'm struggling with this. This is kind of tight. Like, bro, come on, man. Help a brother out.
Yeah. Poor guy. Oh, we got this match is gonna be a bathroom break. They say. Okay, Damien. Hot take.
I disagree, Damien.
Well,
Hot take,
while
sir.
you are in the bathroom, I'll be enjoying the match.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Candice LeRae, they're doing something with her. At least they're doing something. What's your thoughts on this character of Candice LeRae?
First of all,
You don't know who that is, do you?
I do. I don't. I love Candice LeRae. I really do. But like, she is not a heel, and she can't be a heel. And like, you mean to tell me somebody named the Poison Pixie? I'm not taking you seriously. Candice LeRae looked like your favorite art teacher from middle school. I'm not taking her seriously. I'm not taking her seriously. She's the teacher that lets you call her Candice and eat lunch with her in her room. Get out of here. Go be adorable somewhere else.
You know what? To be fair, she makes a point here. I say this because at work, literally, a non-sports, non-wrestling watcher whatsoever, I mentioned that 2K24 post. I said, I want that, John. They said, oh, yeah, by all means, have it. But if it was something with that, they mentioned the Rhea girl. They said, that Rhea girl, I don't know what it is. I like her. I love her. And I can't even believe she's a wrestler. She's so doggone I love her. A girl said this, by the way. But still, it's like, and I'm like, yeah, she gets that effect on people. That's, you're not the only one. Everybody says this. But it's funny you said that because I guarantee you, if she saw Candice, she ain't going to get that effect she got with Rhea. It's just be like,
she going to be like, damn, do I need to snitch on somebody? Like, you giving me principal vibes. Like, you a substitute teacher.
Like, what are you doing?
Let's talk in your office. Like, I feel like I got to snitch on somebody.
She gives me guidance counseling. Like, she gives me, like, guidance counseling in a teen movie. Like, what are you doing? And it's
not the Disney Channel original movie.
Hell yes, like she's the quirky guidance counselor that has candy in her room and encourages everyone to do better.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
No, college applications are quickly approached. That's what she looked like. She do this. Like she looked like she eat like this. I can't. Like I love Candice LeRae. I love her though. I love her. Anything she in on watch
together.
Yes.
She's a wildcat.
Oh my Lord.
Wildcats everywhere.
Blaming you for giving up on your friends. Like,
oh my Lord. Wow.
Better
do it. You can do it.
I feel like if Candice LeRae ever told me she was disappointed in me, like I'd cry. Like that's Candice. Come on.
Come on and zoom.
It's like even when she was, even because my introduction to her was on the indie.
Gotcha.
That's a deep cut.
Zoom.
Deep cut. What's she on that show?
She might have been.
Give me the whole out of the box.
Said Candice LeRae's Mrs. Puff from SpongeBob.
Good God, man. She lost a lot of weight then. Good God, man. I guess that's Mrs. Puff when she slimmed down then. Good God.
Like, because my introduction to Candice LeRae was on the indies, like the PWG, One Tough Cupcake era. Like, that's my introduction to her. So I know that she could be asked. Like, that's fine. Like, we know that you good at this. We got this. I love Candice. She's good at this, but it's just like this heel thing, baby girl. Oh. Like Candice LeRae yelling at me. You know what? Honestly, I'd be like, "Fuck, I look like Quill, your son. What are you doing? Sit down."
I do not respect you.
Like I don't respect you.
Who are you people?
Tall.
Who are you talking to, ma'am?
You really about that life? I don't know.
Yeah. She really. I mean, she is about that life. We seen that she is about that life. Like.
It just can't we take her serious in that life? No.
Mm-hmm.
No, not at all. We just talked about The Rock. Cody Rhodes, he fired back at The Rock. What was y'all take away on this promo? Like, He basically went non-PG. Because I know I've been seeing on
Fire.
people was complaining about Rock getting leeway of him cussing and all that stuff on social media, but it's like, one, he's the Rock. Two, he's the Rock. And three, he's on the board. Who's going to tell him no? Himself?
And even if he wasn't on the board, who gonna tell him no? Who gonna check him?
That's just like Stone Cold Steve Austin coming back and being PG. It's not going to happen. You're not.
Yeah.
You're
Can I get a heck yeah? No.
Ain't gonna lie, I was surprised Road Dogg was that time he came back and was like, oh yeah, you know I gotta keep it PG. I was like, Road Dogg, you from the attitude era. They know what you're really saying. Why did you do that?
and as soon as he did that, I was like, bro, I will never take you serious again.
Yeah, look, you better call somebody. Like, say your ass, bro. What you talking about, dog? Like, come
Right,
on,
like-
man. Come on.
The Road Dogg, Jesse James, the bad beep, Billy Gunn. Like, bro, it's not funny. You are ass. But yeah, Cody fired back. He took some shots. He was like, you keep talking about my mama, but he's like, let's talk about your mother. And I was like,
Ooh.
are you finna go there? He's like, bro, I respect your mama, so I'm not finna disrespect your mama like you do mine. But he's like, yeah, you're not a heel, you're just an asshole. I'm like, okay. I just went through Ken Anderson in 2010 saying asshole, so it's like people saying asshole in 2024 doesn't faze me. He's like, oh yeah, you're what else did he say? Do I even have the audio? Do I have the audio? I think I do.
Little Dick Syndrome.
Little Dick Syndrome. That was almost the name of the show. I was like, no, we're not doing that.
LDS.
LDS. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. I was like, we're not gonna name the episode of this as LSD. No, we're not doing that.
Haven't you been crying behind the scenes this whole time?
Oh, here you go.
Once that hashtag came out, once they started
man,
chanting
hey,
something
you know,
else, you went and cried to your buddies on the TKO board. You said, hey, this is going to be some good PR for The Rock. I need to save WWE. God knows, look at this house. We sure as hell needed saving, right? You said it's going to be this great PR for The Rock. Until it wasn't. Rock. The TKO folks have said to you, oh my gosh. Yes, Rock. Yes, put on your Gucci shirt. Your muscles look so big. Yes, 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 yes. The reason they said it is because they are yes people. They are neighbors. They don't tell you like it is. So I'm going to. Rock. Damn, my man, you're a lot
I love
of
the
things.
ambiance here.
You're a lot of wonderful things. You are the Brahma Bull. You are the great one. Hell, I got a pair of tennis shoes with your logo on it, Rock. You are the only guy that I will ever stand across from in the ring that I can honestly say is a Mount Rushmore wrestler. But Rock, you are also a terrible salesman, a carny succubus, and for those who don't know what that means, you're a whiny bitch.
That's not quite.
I know
You're in church, Cody.
Otherwise, but
You're in
please
church, Cody.
don't think for
That's
2
Reverend
seconds,
Rose.
Rock, that this locker room needs you more than you need it. That's a rule of the business.
Reverend-
Nobody is
what's his
bigger than it. Another one. I brought up my mom in an interview, so it's fair game for you to do so. Okay. I know your mom.
I know your mom.
Oh boy.
Here's what I'll tell you about Rock's mom. She is a wonderful lady. Salt of the earth. One time she helped me chop Kevin Owens in a dark match. I have nothing but respect for your mom, a respect that you should echo back towards my own. Here's the thing. You were talking about whipping me. A bloody weight belt, handing it to my mother, and normally somebody as powerful as you. But she would tremble. She would cower. You don't know my mom.
Get that
I
evil.
was more scared than she was. My mom ain't scared of nothing. This is the same lady who hopped off her chair at a Willie Nelson concert and beat up an undercover cop, okay? She ain't afraid of you, Rock.
Why was there a cop at a Willie Nelson concert?
I have been asked April 6th, the biggest tag match of all time. Myself, my partner Seth Rollins, the World Heavyweight Champion, somebody who you should respect very much because he helps carry your company, Rock, against you and the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. How will I get past that? What will April 7th look like? Will it be a fair fight?
Keys.
And I can tell you honestly, I don't know. I don't know if it'll be bloodline rules or not. Hell, I don't know if I'm gonna finish the story.
Well, you better finish that story.
But Dwayne, what do you know? How can you be so sure of your own self, right? Because you keep forgetting you haven't been in the ring in years in real-time action. And April 6th, the bell is gonna ring. And what happens, Rock, when the bell rings, right? Are you gonna bring the great one? Are you gonna be the hero that I had growing up? Are you gonna have all that big Dwayne energy? Or is it just gonna be LDS, Little Dick Syndrome?
Oh Lord Jesus!
Little dick energy.
Good
Little
Lord.
dick
Good
syndrome,
Lord. Good
man.
Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord.
I really liked the promo. I was like, all right, Cody.
You finally stopped crying and just like, bro, this dude went after your mama.
Come on now.
But then again, it's like when he said that about his mom, I'm like, my mom threw one of her ops head first into the wall in high school, and they named the wall after her. So anything that moms do in the past doesn't faze me.
Come on now.
So I'm like, hey man, but I
About my mama.
yeah. So it's like, oh yeah. As soon as you say yo ma, oh nah, that's a wrap. I'm going in on you. It's all bets are off. But yeah, I enjoyed it too. Like it's still taken away from those world title matches. I'm sorry. I need them to give me a reason
Is Cody versus The Rock? Is The Rock the champion or what?
That's what I'm saying. I need them to. They're supposed to be Roman and Cody face to face. I need them to give me a reason to care on Friday.
Yeah.
I need them to. I don't need to hear the same thing. I don't need to hear the I don't need to hear the same things last year. I need to hey, your family's talking about my family. My family. I'm responding to kind, but hey, I'm taking that title. Give me a reason.
Yes.
So
they gonna have to do step outside the box. What you about to say?
The Wild Samoans faced Dusty Rhodes and Pat Patterson in a tag match on April 6th. I think it was 1980. They said it was 1980. So literally on April 6th. So I think the history is very cool. I do. I think the history is very, very cool. I'm very excited for that aspect of it. I want the world to burn, and I hope Roman Reigns wins. But I want Cody to win. I do want Cody to win. But also,
yeah,
I'm here for the backlash, man. I'm here for it.
I'm here for
Let's go.
tears.
Before we get to our last bullet point of the night, I gotta make reference of this.
Well, Pat, them guys, the hairy ones, that's indistinct.
No remix. No. Follow my lead.
Follow my lead, son.
All right, I got you. Pull up with Dan. What's up? You feel me, Dan?
I'm sorry. That part right there, I had to reference that. That man said, No. We're not about to remix nothing. No, you are terrible. Stop.
No.
Y'all just don't understand, boy. As a rapper, I feel that truth. I feel it, bro.
He's like, yeah. You're not about to.
Our truth is my comedy cave.
And see, the funny part is, he wasn't even being comedy. I promise y'all, he wasn't.
He genuinely felt that. He was like, stop.
He was like,
This ain't no remix. Follow my lead.
We heard that you used to do.
See,
no.
He learned that lesson from 2011. It was like, no. Wait. John Cena got on him about that because he's just like, no, why did y'all let him do that? Like, why? Why did y'all let him do
that? Why was it? Why are we doing this? Why do we do this?
Truth said, we ain't reliving. No, we back together, but we ain't back together like that. Nah, bro.
Molly, I got this. Nah. R-Truth is a comedy fave. Him and Santino, like they could do no wrong in my eyes. Ever.
Oh yeah. I just had to. That was
him in the Hall of Fame tomorrow.
That was a little moment I had. I was like, bro, let me reference that because that junk was hilarious. I don't know why. I was just like, bro, this is too funny. Last thing before we take a brief break, will Becky Lynch survive Nia Jax? But she has her eyes now locked on Rhea Ripley. What do you think about the last woman standing match? Excuse me.
Nia has been surprising me every time. I was not like I like Nia, but when she came back, I was like, oh, okay. And the matches that she's been putting on, she's been consistent. Like she's looking better than ever. That first of all, her face card never declines, but like she's looking better. Her gear is better. Don't like that theme. The theme pisses me off. That pisses me off every time I hear it because it was so good. Every time I'm like, who is that? Oh, it's Nia Jax. Oh, ugh. When she had such a theme that was so distinguishable, and then you just change it. It's like, for what?
They gave her the kids bop.
Right. Yes, they gave her the kids bop version of her old theme. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think they've been having some good matches together, Becky and I, and great chemistry too. I'm pleasantly surprised and very happy about it. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
After that bang over match, we have now shifted focus, at least to my knowledge, Rhea versus Becky. I'm still not sold on this match. I'm sold on the match because I know they're going to deliver, but like as far as like if I had to go solely off of build, I'm not sold.
Who would you have had win the chamber if you don't mind me asking? Just to pivot a little bit.
That's the thing. It's like if it wasn't Becky, I wouldn't have batted an eye at Bianca.
Yeah, that's fair. Because it's a built-in story.
Yeah. So I'm like, but as far as like
Bianca SmackDown.
What up, sis? Hey,
that don't matter because
Cody's going apparently they wanted to matter. That's also why it pissed me off when Cody won. I am not the biggest CM Punk. Actually, I'm a CM Punk hater. I didn't want to say that. Sorry. But
and
if you
she's
have
a
me,
CM Punk lover, so y'all will get right along.
Yeah.
If you had me cheering for CM Punk, praying that he won, I was like, please win the Rumble, please. That's how I knew I didn't want Cody to win.
Damn. I understand.
Like, so I guess I guess he is making that.
It's like I think my only gripe is just like they're doing the exact same thing they did with Charlotte and Rhea last year. Lackluster build and then the match kills because both women are talented.
I was not excited about that match. That match was a banger. I think that was my favorite match that was night one, wasn't it?
Yep, night one. It was the co-main event. It was the co-main event. So it's literally going to be the second year in a row where the Royal Rumble winner is the co-main event or opening.
We can talk about that co-main event and how Bailey.
Yeah, we'll talk about that another time. We'll talk about that. Yeah, we'll talk about that another time.
That's a whole.
Yeah, we'll talk about. But yeah, I'm not really like. How are y'all feeling about the build to the match? Like, I'm not really. I'm excited for the match because I'm a fan of both, respectively. But I'm just not. Yeah, the build itself is not moving me.
I feel what you said. It's like Becky's facing everybody and having all these side beefs. Like, you got a side beef with Liv, you got a side beef with Nia.
I think that's Triple H's thing. I think that's a Triple H thing because even when he was running NXT, he always had these people with these side beefs, and then they had their main match.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind because you get more people on TV, you get more people involved. I completely understand that, but I do think it kind of takes away a little bit from what Rhea's actually doing. And like I said, the build is kind of because she had the unfinished business with Nia. You got a whole last woman standing match that killed right before you got like Becky's going into this injured basically, because you're
Yep.
having all these like really tough matches
Mhm.
right before you face probably your toughest opponent.
Mm-hmm.
So
Maybe
I don't think it's a good idea. And Rhea's she chilling. Rhea is chilling.
And that's probably the story
Sure.
they're trying to go with. Like, there's like, hey, she's so obsessed with trying to prove the fact that she is not. She feels like she can't beat Rhea, so she's going to prove herself to the point where it's going to cost her in the final stretch.
Either that or they're doing this really weird Rocky Balboa type of thing.
They're doing that throughout the entire show. They even did that with Sammy and Gunther and Chad Gable.
Yeah, because I feel like they're really in it. It's Philly,
Because
y'all.
it's in
So,
Philly.
of course,
So,
they're gonna tell
yeah.
these Rocky Balboa stories, and the reason I say that is because Rhea's chilling, as you said. She's Apollo right now. Apollo did the same thing, or better yet. If
Oh, you
wanna
think
know
they're going to
proper
basically
language,
where she's going to come in full of herself and then she's going to lose?
I'm hoping not, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's a story they're trying to somewhat tell secretly. You know what I'm saying? But I personally have Rhea retaining. It's just the way things are trending and looking. It ain't looking too good for Rhea, who hasn't really had a lot of matches in this build. Versus, you know what I mean?
Damien said he would rather see Rhea versus Jay. WWE has nothing for Jay. Like, what the hell? This isn't directed towards you, but this is what I've been seeing online. People were going down Tony Khan's throat for booking Jade too fast.
Right.
Now WWE is taking their time and people are still mad.
Well, also here's the thing. Her mom passed.
She has to recover. It's gonna take some
her
time to
mom
get out of it.
If her mom didn't pass, I think she would be on this Mania card. She probably would have been in the elimination chamber. You know, like I think she probably would have been.
She's chilling and training. That's my thing. It's like
she's
patience.
training, and her mom just passed. Like, you know,
That
she's
too.
still handling that.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of mom's passing, real quick, shout out to Angelo Dawkins as well, man. You know, also losing his mom recently. So hopefully that doesn't affect the profits with the rumored Mania match they're leading towards in the future. But you know,
Jade is just chilling. So it's like patience. But we'll see what they got cooking with Becky and Rhea going forward. But yeah. But before we briefly get through NXT, because I feel like a lot didn't really happen on NXT tonight to where we had to talk too much about it. So yeah, we'll basically breeze through that. But before we do that, we'll be right back after these messages.
Top rope, catch a vibe, catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply. In the ring, you won't survive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive. Defeating me, you lost your mind. Top rope, catch a vibe, catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply. In the ring, you won't survive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive. Highlight. Look, okay, my life goes, how my life flows. This big pressure, no micros. When I run the play, it's all ISO. I'm like Kobe, baby, I'm ice cold. But this wrestling, so don't let me get in my zone. When the bell rings, I'm ready to get it on. You on my dime, I call it a payphone. There's only one me, you can't even make clones. Built from the underground when I was coming for the kill shot. So smooth with the skill like a steel shot. I make moves in the biz, big lots. Look, I rock a grill with some diamonds in a mink coat. You see the garments that I flash on the big goat. I try to tell these mofos from the get-go. Gold records on the wall, that's a hero. I don't really make friends, they affiliates. And you really ain't him, cause I'm really it. Bad girls all around me like la la. When I head to the arena, hit the nah. Baby, I'm a mogul. See, I ain't fearing no comp. Yeah, I just hit him with a swerve stomp. 1, 2, 3, then I tell him whose house? Rope, catch a vibe, catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply. In the ring, you won't survive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive. Defeating me, you lost your mind. Top.
Yeah, we back. Yeah. That was courtesy of your boy, Mr. Highlight Reel. That one was meant to be dropped last week, but yeah. So yeah,
Uh-oh.
life happens. Yeah, but you got it this week. But yeah, that was a nice little shout out ski to Swerve Strickland, who's been cooking in AEW recently. So
For sure.
kudos to him, and kudos to you for doing that again. If you guys enjoyed that, you can just watch it again on demand.
Appreciate y'all, family. Appreciate y'all. No doubt. No doubt. All right.
Ah man. All right, so I guess we can talk about NXT that just went down. What do you guys have respective highlights of? First off, who watched NXT? Let's start there. Okay, you watched sort of.
I tried. My internet was acting up, so it was like
It's all good. So Reese, what was your what was your prime takeaway for NXT?
Definitely the main event. Trick Williams and the whole comment. Did you get? So you guys didn't see anything? Did you guys see any clips?
I saw
or anything?
everything.
Oh, you did. Oh, you saw it. Yeah. Okay.
I just wanted to get your what was your highlight before we?
That was my highlight because that was so good. The way Carmelo surrounded the ring, and then he's looking, and it's like the fake out. That was that.
Nah, that fake out made me
that
mad.
Was
that fake out made me mad, but for all the wrong reasons. Because it's like, bro, I'm looking right at you. I'm like, you're right there.
You saw him?
I literally saw him walk to the ring. I'm like, bro.
I did. I wasn't paying attention. They got me. They got me.
Because look,
I was like, oh my gosh.
Listen, because when he said Carmelo it's time during the match, he was like, yo, it was 3 of them. And then when they walked out, it was 4 of them. But then you had 3 tall ones, and he had 1 short one. The height gave it away. I'm like, bro, that's your short ass right there.
And this guy, Carmelo, what? How tall is Carmelo? Like 5'8"?
We're the same height. He's like 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah.
We're short.
That's not short.
We're average height, but I'm just talking about like compared to everybody else. I'm like, bro, that's you.
No, that's 6 feet. I like that.
And then the dude who came out, the pose is him. He was a darker tan. I'm like, bro, that is not Carmelo.
The way they got me. They got me. I was like, I feel like maybe if it was like probably people live got punked more than the people at home. I was one of the people at home. They got me.
I was like, bro, come on.
Hold you. Sometimes
you.
Sometimes I'm privy. Sometimes I was like, oh, there you go. I guess maybe because I was like halfway watching, and I look up, and I was like, oh man, he got the people surrounding the ring. They was like, oh, that's him. Surprise! I was pleasantly surprised. I was happy. They got me.
Of course.
Listen, I'm like, I didn't let that take away from that, but I'm liking what they're doing, what they're building to with Carmelo and Trick. It's personal. It is a personal vendetta. Like this man turned on his best friend. This man literally did everything in his power to make sure that he quote unquote stood in his place. And Trick stood out. Like shout out to Trick too for bringing the battle rap guys with him. That's who he was posing with. Those they like if you're a fan of battle rap, that's who he brought them out. Because I know a video dropped with him spitting out a couple bars with some people. So hey man, you got that crossover appeal, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for this match. That's gonna be the highlight of Stand and Deliver. I'm going. See that live.
I feel like the entire crew is going. So which one do you think should main event? The NXT title match or this one?
The title match is gonna main event.
I feel like
it should be.
Melo Trick should main event, but I think it'll be
because they've had more of a story.
Title.
Yeah,
and that's what I mean. Like I feel like after a while they're gonna have to. I hope either way, whichever one main events. Like I feel like the entire show is gonna be fun. So I'm not worried about who opens, who closes. I know everybody on that card is gonna kill, but it's like if Carmelo and Trick main event, I wouldn't bat an eye because that story makes the most sense to me.
Yeah, it does.
Then we start off the show with Roxanne Perez still being the same.
Yeah.
But she defeated the not psycho friend of Lyra Valkyria, Tatum Paxley. So someone said this feels like a Crown Time feud, but better. Yeah, there's more so Get better.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
So it's gonna be Tatum versus not Tatum. It's gonna be Roxanne versus Lyra at Stand and Deliver for the title. Even though it's gonna be a one-handed Lyra.
Yeah, I say with a bum arm. Uh-oh.
I am not sold on. I don't know what it is. I can't get in the Bird Lady. I don't know what it is about Lyra that just.
The Bird Lady.
You're not alone, sis. I'm right there with you. I don't really be feeling. I mean, beautiful woman.
Is she good though? Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like with the matches, I thoroughly enjoy her matches when she has them. She's one of those people that I forget that she's that good until she starts wrestling. But when she come out, I'm like, oh, here she go. And then she starts wrestling, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Now I remember why.
Now I understand why you're cool.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, that's why. Like, oh, you are good at this. Like, that's how I feel. But it's just, I don't know. It's not connecting for me for her. And I'm more, and like with Roxanne, I had that same issue where I just wasn't connecting with Roxanne either. I connected with Cora Jade, even though I kind of like one and the same. Not really one and the same.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah.
But not one and the same, but maybe two and the same. You know, they're very similar.
Yeah, they train together, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I would say some say she kind of copied and pasted what Cora did as a heel and just inserted it.
I feel like this story was supposed to be for Cora, but she got injured, so they just gave it to Roxy again.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I think the match is gonna
Let's
be
see
good.
what else we got that I'm missing. Sean Spears is there.
Hey, what more do you expect, people? What more do you expect? Look, we got him back, and that's all I can tell y'all. Welcome home, Sean. That's it. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. That's it.
I'm happy he back though. I am, and I'm happy he came back as the chairman. I just feel like he went from somebody that wasn't doing much in WWE to somebody who wasn't doing much in AEW,
And right back to doing what he was doing before.
And that was somebody who's not doing too bad. Like, I think though now he'll have a better chance at becoming. I'm not gonna say a star, but like, you know,
he's in his
very self-aware.
I feel like he's in his natty role at this point, where he'll just be that veteran that wins some, loses some, but you won't really see in a main event picture. It's just he's kind of there.
North American title picture, definitely gonna see like a ladder match or something. Definitely gonna be in a couple of ladder matches.
You said North American title picture. That remind me of what Dodger just said.
Did you just call me wannabe Shaft?
Bingo.
Like Samuel L. Jackson Shaft?
The.
Well, I don't know if you can see this or not, but I'm white.
I'm white.
White.
He said, I don't know if you can see this or not, but I'm white.
Wait, it's the I don't know if you
That's
can
my
see this
Jack's the homie.
Wait.
Like Samuel Jackson. Like, yeah, that's right.
How a white person call another white person and wait, what? Hold on.
I don't know if you can see this or not, but I'm white. He just ratioed this man in real time.
What? Oh my god! Wow, yeah.
I love anything Dijak does. Like, that's the whole. Anything he does, I'm support. I am so 100% on Obafemi.
What the heck does Briggs even know about Shaft? Wait a minute.
I feel like somebody fed him that line because the way he delivered the line too, you can tell he didn't believe it. Somebody fed him that line.
I think he meant Neo.
He had to, because there's no way this man knows who Shaft is. There's no way.
No way.
Not
that's why he was like, I don't know if you can tell this, but I'm white.
Samuel Jackson.
You're like, I'm white.
Dijak didn't make that any better either.
No, Dijak made him look like a fool. Dijak did right.
No, because we're gonna talk about Shaft. I'm sorry, Samuel. I love you and all, but no, Richard Roundtree, my ninja. That's the old.
A lot of people don't know who. Listen. I know who Richard Roundtree is. like he just said, he white.
Your parents know. You know what I'm saying?
Like he just said, he white.
He was just in the new one.
Like he just said, he white. He white. He don't know.
Well, yeah, the way he said Samuel
And then,
Jackson, that
like,
showed it because he knows.
It's like, bro,
White folks
go
know
back
who
to that
Samuel
bar.
is.
Go back to that bar.
Go back to that bar,
Go
brother.
watch the Dukes. Go watch the Dukes of Hazzard. Stay out of black hole business, please.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, he said Samuel Jackson like a white person singing. He didn't say it like a black
He's also
Samuel.
from Chaotic.
But now, shout out to Mace of Masay on Twitter. He was like, "Well, he is tanned as hell, so it's easy to get confused."
Okay, fair. We ain't gonna go down that road, Gresh.
I definitely think I think he couldn't go, but he just couldn't think of it. I think he probably it's one of those things was like, yeah, Shaft, but I think he meant Neo. I honestly think it's
Yeah, he probably meant. You could tell even when he stumbled his words. I'm like, bro, I don't think that's what you meant. But Dijak was like, yeah, let's just go with it.
I'm not gonna make it better for you. I just hope you know that. And it's funny because they come from the same place. Like they trained together.
Yeah, Eddie Ball. I'm like, y'all know each other.
Like, yo, y'all friends? Are y'all? Maybe not no more.
I don't know if you can tell. I'm white. I'm white. No, Ari Grace is making Gigi Dolan miss NXT in training.
She's so uncomfortable with that. She's like, why am I wearing this right now? What the hell?
Am I here? I'm sorry, but Ariana Grace got it honest. She can do no wrong in my eyes.
Oh no, she's hilarious. Like I love her.
She got it honest from her pappy.
Literally.
She could do no, but if she like lock up like him.
She has his facials.
For sure.
Like the way she the way she sold that getting kicked in the hoo-ha, I'm like, oh, that is your daddy.
No DNA test needed, okay?
Kristen said Terrence Howard should introduce Trick as standing delivery.
But no, really.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because I saw what you tried to do, Wade Barrett, Stu. I saw what you tried to do with my city by trying to say, well, hell yeah, they're chatting for Trick Williams 2 times. No, Ninbro. I'm trying not to say it, but listen.
Nigga.
I said it. I'm trying not to say it. It's too late in there. I'm trying not to say it. But listen, at the end of the day, brother, no, we invented that chant. Okay, thank you very much. That is our chant that we adopted for Trick Williams. Thank you very much. It fits the name because it's Trick. So that's what it is. That's what they got it. But still, man, dog, come on, man. Don't try to play that off like we was chant. We chant that every time y'all come to Memphis, even before Trick Williams got popping with that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You can go back and watch that Charlotte promo some years ago when we was chanting that while Charlotte had just come back. And literally, it was like chanting whoop that trick on somebody she beat. I think it was like, I forgot who that was. Either way. But beside the point, y'all. Keep going. Keep going.
But yeah, NXT in general, yeah, it was cool. It wasn't over the top outside of the ones that I'm interested in, but yeah, it was a solid show. Like in ring wise, like Axiom and Nathan Frazier advanced to the Fatal 4-Way to become where the winners will become the number 1 contenders to face the Wolf Dogs at Stand and Deliver, and the Good Brothers, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, they advanced in their match. And I ain't gonna lie to you, when it got to that match, I just tuned it out. The Good Brothers bored me.
You should call them the Good Checks because they collecting them checks like crazy, boy.
Does it? I think like Carl Anderson is like one of the highest paid on the roster or something like that, which is so surprising to me. Look,
he's the highest paid to do nothing.
That's wild, bro.
That's crazy. I think they should start in NXT when they first debuted. I don't think they had the AJ appeal because it was like, who cares about Festus? Like, no offense, like I like them. Don't get me wrong, but like for real, like who was checking for Festus? Nobody. Like people didn't even realize that he was like people didn't even realize that, but nobody was checking for him. Like they could have started at NXT, especially during that black and gold time. It would have been best for them to start at NXT. They should have been in NXT from the beginning.
True.
That's how I feel, but
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just like, all right. When I saw that match, I'm like, oh, okay. I just went and did anything else. I'm like, all right, let me go do some push-ups. Let me go take a shower. Like this was literally my shower break. I just went and took a shower. I'm like,
That's wild, bro.
I'm like,
The parts that I
whatever.
saw were good. The parts that I saw were pretty solid, especially they were against a newer team too.
Oh, Hank and the other
Mhm.
guy. I forgot his name.
I like that they're acknowledging when people were like played the security guards in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that they're acknowledging that. Like he was like he started off as an NXT security guard, and now he's here. I was like, oh, okay, one of them. Don't ask me which one, but one of them.
I think it was Hank. I think because he's
So
supposed to
it's
be like
Hank.
a knockoff of a Family Guy. Well, not Family Guy. Not Family Guy.
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. He's basically him.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's totally him. Wow.
Yeah.
Which one is that again? Still.
The taller one. Because the other one is
Like
a little
for
shorter.
instance, I still can't tell FTR apart.
One is bald and one is a shooter.
It's like it's Cash and Dash, right?
Cash and Dax, yeah.
Oh, Dax.
She said Dash.
She said Dax. She's like, oh, Dax. Yeah.
Which one is Dash? Which one punched the person who like stormed? I know one.
So the bald one is Dax. The one with the hair and the potential gun charge is Cash.
That's the one who helped Edge.
Yeah. You know. Anyway, NXT was solid. Y'all should definitely go check it out because NXT continues to be one of the most consistent shows through the week. But before we get up out of here, let's briefly, I guess, preview AEW this week. We talked about it briefly. We're getting Adam Copeland versus Christian Cage in an I Quit match for the TNT Championship. I guess we can turn this into predictions. Like, how do we see this going? I see Adam quitting again. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if Christian quits. It's like either outcome, I wouldn't be like moved. I'd be like, oh, that was all right.
I think this is we're in for the ride, not the payoff.
We're not. Yeah, we're just here for the ride. Like we're
here for the match. Like this is gonna be a fun, good time. Like,
yeah,
and they're gonna kill
vibing.
each other, and I'm gonna have to call Beth Phoenix up and be like, "Get your husband. He doesn't need to do this anymore, Beth. He has Disney money now. What are you doing?"
Nah, yeah, that's true.
Speaking of, I still ain't seen that show. I don't think I want to.
Me,
I want to reread the books. I was a Percy Jackson girl. I was not a Harry Potter book. I was the Percy Jackson series. So I'm excited. I want to reread the books first.
Okay. Next up, we got Tony Storm and Mariah May versus Deonna Purrazzo and Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this.
Oh yeah. So this will be. I'm interested in like what they're doing because I noticed on Collision Thunder Rosa was like, yeah, the title I never lost. So they're finally potentially teasing back to her going after that title. That's why I feel like they didn't really put Mercedes in the world title picture just yet because it's like somebody's gonna have to lose and they're not gonna want to beat Mercedes just yet. So
it does. That's true. And she needs to elevate that vision for sure.
Yeah. So Kazuchika Okada of the Elite will challenge Eddie Kingston for the AEW Continental Championship.
It was fun while it lasted, Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie.
I don't know which belt that is you about to lose, but I mean
it's the AEW one. So you got the ROH one, the New Japan Strong one, and then the AEW one, which was that they're making the Triple Crown. He ain't gonna be Triple Crown no more. He gonna be Double Crown.
Yeah.
Yeah, he about to lose that Continental. Yeah, it's a wrap.
But again, like if Okada lose, I'll be very surprised if Okada loses. But if he does, again, you put $4.3 million in my bank account.
That would be
what you mean?
Bruh, that would be so dumb. Like, why
it would be dumb. Like Okada definitely has to win, but
yeah, like how you go from main event in Tokyo Domes and you paying this man this much money to lose? Nah, bro, you better
get your money out of this. You better get your return investment.
Right.
Man.
Your ROI, okay.
Next up, we got Chris Jericho versus Hook.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Mercedes Moné.
Thank you.
We hear from Mercedes Moné. this would be interesting. Like, I want to know. Like, they already teased the possibility of her going after getting revenge, or not revenge, but like she referenced Willow being the last person she faced before she went down with injury, and she's probably going after Julia Hart. Do you think they're gonna do that at Dynasty? That's gonna be their next pay per view in a month, actually. And I
Probably.
ain't gonna lie to you, if Mercedes wrestles at Dynasty and Bryan Danielson and Will Ospreay is wrestling, I might have to fly out to St. Louis.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Would not be
It's
bad.
a
Yeah,
weekend.
I went for the Rumble, and I had a way better time in St. Louis than I thought I would.
Yeah, so I'm like, and that's why I love it when I say what can you do in St. Louis, people be assuming I'm finna go tour. I'm like, bro, when I say what can you do, more so point me to the good food.
Yep, that was it. Was like a nice bar by the place. So when we stayed, it's like this hotel casino thing. That's where I stayed when I went out there. And basically, I suggest staying there because there's literally an underground tunnel leads to the arena.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm
Okay.
definitely.
And
That's
it's
on a
not too
that's on a
far from like the
Sunday.
downtown area. It's not too far from the downtown area either. Like it's
Yeah, it's on a Sunday. Shoot, I think I may have a show in North Carolina that Monday. Just switch my return flight to North Carolina, so go from St. Louis to North Carolina. Call it a day. Sure, yeah. Hey man, I'm intrigued with what they got going on with AEW. So yeah, and before we get up out of here, I guess it's that time to do our song of the week, where we basically let you guys know, hey, this is our song, this is how we vibing this week, and it will hopefully be posted on social media. I've been lacking the past 2 weeks, mainly because I've been busy like crazy, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. If I had to go with my song of the week this week, it would be, I actually had it. Where is it? It is actually, I know who wrote this song, or who helped write this song, but it's called Green by Madison Rayanne Ward. I don't know if you guys heard that song before, but if you haven't already, make sure you guys check that out. I will definitely post a snippet of it so you guys can know what I'm talking about. But it's actually a dope song. What about you, Highlight? You got one for me?
I'm looking, brother. I'm looking through my history here, seeing what I got. Let's see. What was the last real one? Might go to Reach real quick while I get that for you, brother. Hold on.
Okay.
What song you got that just pop on the top of your head? Just say, hey, this is my song.
It's a song. It's called Austin 316. It's by Don Tripp and Starlito.
Hey, Don Tripp and Starlito. Shout out to that, bro. What? Ultimate Warrior mixtape on deck, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Step Brothers.
Don Tripp.
Yep.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Shout out to this. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go. What the hey? I'm gonna go with my boy Eric Sermon. Music. It's a classic one time. Man.
You said Eric. You said Eric. Eric Sermon.
Yeah, music.
Music.
Mm-hmm.
Does he spell it music? Does he spell it music? Okay, you know how everybody got to be weird.
Yeah,
got that music, that Marvin Gaye sample. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, send me a screenshot of that so I can make sure. Tristan in the chat, we're gonna go to them briefly. Wicked Games by The Weeknd. Been in a toxic mood. Oh boy, I'm gonna need you to get that situated because we don't want to be toxic out here. Also, the Water remix by Tyler and Travis Scott. I can tell you right now, I have not heard any of those songs. Because I am not in a toxic mood. I am not a toxic individual. So, yeah, so I just avoid people like that. Other than that, yeah, man, this has been a solid episode of the Gresh Unleashed podcast. Where can they find you on social media? Let's start with you, Queen Reese.
It's at Genius Ree. So Genius REE on Instagram, and then _, Genius Ree on Twitter or X, or whatever they call it.
Whatever they want to call
it. Whatever Elon calling it.
What about you, Highlight?
Man, you already know what it is, man. Follow your boy at Highlight Life, HILITE Life all socials, man. Shout out to Life's a Botch. Shout out to Ash Benny for holding it down throughout Women's Month. Featured Ree. Shout out to Janelle from HR, who she just did an episode with. That'll be dropping this Friday, y'all. So make sure y'all peep that for the ladies takeover. And OTS Media Co, man. All things OTS. Shout out to everybody from the OTS YouTube that we live on right now. If you already tuned in, we see y'all. Shout out. But yeah, man. Over to you, Gresh.
Did I just mute myself? Okay, here we go. Yeah, so we live, baby. But yo, yeah, it's been a fun episode. We always here every Tuesday, 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless stated otherwise. But usually we try to keep these consistent because hey, it's fun to catch up during our busy schedules to just talk about it for a couple of hours and then go on by a busy day. But yo, you can follow yours truly at Gresh on Twitter, X, whatever they want to call it, or you can follow Josh Gresham RG everywhere else. But if you don't see Joshua Gresham with a dot Gresh, it ain't me. You can follow the podcast itself, Gresh Unleashed or Gresh Unleashed Pod on YouTube. I believe we're at 320 subscribers. Make sure you guys subscribe over there. Appreciate you guys for your support over there. Subscribe to the main YouTube channel. We're on the road to 10K over there. I think we dropped a few challenge videos. I'm working on releasing my rise content. We're gonna get highlight in the game. We're gonna get DJ in the game. Hell, we're gonna even get Reese in the game. We're gonna try to get everybody who's associated with yours truly with the Freepedia Boys into the game in some way, shape, or form. It's just something fun we do over on the main channel. A lot of people come from the main channel to support the podcast, but we appreciate you guys. But yo, with that being said, I gotta get up early in a couple of hours to go operate this show. But with that being said, you guys stay safe out here in these streets. And remember to always eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. We out. Y'all be breezy, but please stop being weird on social media. Deuces.
We wash
a word.
You know what I'm saying?
And wash your ass. And wash your
ass.
Please.
Wear deodorant too after you wash.
And stop sending unsolicited dick pics too. Let's start there.
Yeah.
I'm tired of my sister telling me about y'all niggas in her DMs. I'm gonna punch you in the throat. Keep playing with me.
Keep playing.
We out. Be breezy. For real this time.